Ba-da, ba-da, da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, we're good. We are live. All right. So before, obviously, we have completely rebranded the Vol Star podcast, a new intro and everything. So that's why I waited. It just instead of immediately play, I wanted some of you guys to see it. Now, obviously, you're going to see it right now because I'm about to play it. So without further ado, here we go. Here's the new intro for the Vol Star podcast, and then we'll get the show a-rolling.
The Vols are back.
Yeah. Money make the world go round. I'm trying to get a dog right now. Everybody worried about the crown big. Look, homie, I'm the man right now. Talking to a peon, kind of time we on. Jump roll like the kind of take eons. Got a little buzz, it's time to go beyond. Can't look back, no time to hit rewind. Yeah, she wants to do S class. I'm like, boo, who are you must ask. They pour way too much in your glass. Just move your hips like a whole up class. Hit the gab, I talk that gap. Strut like up, man, I walk that shit. When I'm up, that's it. I'ma start living reckless. Get that bag, I'ma walk like this. Yeah, I'ma walk like this. Hit that lane, I'ma walk like this. Walk in the spot, but they all get lit. Told them on flow, let me talk my shit. Every song bang when they drop in hit. Said on the man, post up, no miss. Over your head, next time, don't slip. Play your part, better read that script. Yeah, I'ma walk like this.
And there you have it. That right there was the brand new intro to the Vol Star podcast. Oi, fellow comrades. It is Squidtard here, as well as my boys Lucas Sharp and a special guest who I totally forgot to introduce the right way. So my bad, Sifs. Yeah, so we have
Salutations.
Yeah, that's our special guest for today. And then, of course, that guy over here. And welcome to another episode of the Vol Star podcast, episode 51. And I do have to apologize. There's some misinformation right here on the screen. Let me fix that. There we go. 8 o'clock. It said 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, but that was the old start time. We do this show every single Monday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So as always, I appreciate all of you guys sticking around here for the show. We got some great people in the comments. What's going on? Andrew the Textbook, Amada. Good to see you guys as always. I'm having to reintroduce myself to the system of the show because beforehand I used to do this show all the way through StreamYard, specifically through Mark Rogers' StreamYard. But as of this month now, our contract is no longer there. So obviously I had to switch to a brand new StreamYard. And so I'm trying to work around that. As you can see over on Lucas's screen, he's stuck with the watermark up on the top right screen. So, yeah, tough luck there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Where is it?
Right.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, pet the duck.
Yeah, pat him on the head.
Yeah.
Good duck.
So,
Start beating him
obviously,
up.
now that I'm doing this directly through OBS, I'm trying to work around some of these kinks that I'm trying to discover. And it's been a lot. So for the last 2 hours, I've been doing nothing but trying to work around these and adding all the new gimmicks and stuff and all of that. In fact, what you just saw, the brand new intro, I actually did all throughout yesterday. Today has just been me trying to figure out and revitalize the show, specifically through OBS. So that's how I'll probably run the show from this point onward. How it'll go? I don't know. I can't tell you. But what I do know is that we're glad to have all you guys over here. And, of course, shout out to all of you great people. The show would never be possible without all the great people who watch this show. As always, we are not official here. We're not officially affiliated with the University of Tennessee. And who is doing that?
What in the world?
I don't know. I don't know what that was, to be honest.
I have no idea.
Is Julio's ghost getting on us for Sif's taking his slot?
Yeah,
I
literally.
guess so.
Whatever the deal may be, Julio can wait. Yeah, obviously, as you can tell, Julio's out of town. He's on vacation for the week, so we'll have to go through the week without rice factoids. So That's a really
Right,
unfortunate.
factoids.
But as of course, we wish the best of luck for my boy Julio Rodriguez. Hopefully things pan out for him pretty well. And with all that, let's go ahead and roll into some of the stuff for this show. As always, I appreciate all the support you guys have given to the college football iceberg. Part 6 has now surpassed 5,000 or 6,000 views. I can't remember. I'm started on the script for part 7 today, and hopefully I should get that finished by the end of the week for anyone curious. And of course, congratulations to Sifs down here for winning last week's raffle. The big prize that he got. What'd you get? You want to show everyone what you got? Show and
Yes.
tell.
Oh.
Look at that! Ain't that beautiful? it goes so well since you have an Xbox.
Yeah, literally. I'm giving it to my friend Ahmed for anyone who doesn't know.
Shout out to our friend Ahmed. There you go.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, I'm not sure. This probably won't be too long of a show since there really isn't much news to go over this week. Now there is some big news, but there isn't a lot of it. So I feel like we should waste no more time and talk about some of the great stuff we get to talk about for this show. So first off, we get to drop this absolute bombshell. Can you guys believe it? It actually happened. A lot of people were saying it wasn't possible, but it is possible, and it actually did happen. 5-star quarterback for the 2026 class, Faizon Brandon, has committed to guess where? That's right. He is committed to the University of Tennessee. He's a signal caller from Greensboro, North Carolina, is ranked as the #1 quarterback in the country and the #1 overall player in the class of 2026. And that's according to 247 Sports rankings. He picked Tennessee over Alabama, NC State, and LSU. So there you go. That is the second top quarterback in the nation that Josh Heupel has gotten to come to Tennessee. And oh boy, people are big mad. Sorry about that. I forgot the intro was still playing for part. Yeah, but people are big mad. I had the intro as a background and usually every time I transition, it would play. See, growing pains. We'll figure it out. Nonetheless, though, how do you guys feel about that? How do you guys think?
think that is awesome.
I agree. It's definitely a huge step forward for this program in the future. Lucas, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to get. That's now like our third 5-star QB recruit, which is absolutely amazing. Heupel, as of late, in the Tennessee staff has been killing it on the recruiting trail, and it looks like we're probably going to finish out with the top 10, maybe even top 5 class this year.
Absolutely.
So that's absolutely amazing. I do feel weird about the QB situation, though. I would think that somebody's probably going to transfer out. If someone does transfer out, I would probably have to go with Jake Merklinger to transfer out. I mean, no offense to Merklinger, he's probably good, but I would imagine if McIntyre passes him up on the depth chart, which he could, I think Jake Merklinger would probably transfer out.
Yeah,
I
you
can
think
see
so?
that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
It's definitely possible. I mean, you're talking about a bunch of really good quarterbacks, and obviously nobody in college football has a perfect track record with picking the right quarterback. I mean, look at obviously the grand example that we can find is Georgia. They gave up Justin Fields for Jake Fromm and Stetson Bennett. So you take that from what you will. But there are plenty of other examples, such as Oklahoma and Lincoln Riley starting Spencer Rattler ahead of Caleb Williams, and then Caleb Williams went off to USC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I think what it comes down to is how much playing time they're going to get. Because if you've got all these really good quarterbacks on the same team, I mean, only one of them is going to start, obviously.
Right.
So then it becomes a matter of, am I going to get enough playing time for scouting and whatnot for pro potential?
Exactly. Yeah, I hear you about that. Yeah. Let's see. So going into the comments, Vol Bill 99 says nice. Also about 9-3 comments. Who's commenting about 9-3? That's I don't know. That's if you're talking about predictions for Tennessee, that's coming next week. Actually, me, Lucas, and hopefully Julio are going to give our official predictions for Tennessee football because we're actually only what is it now 27 days away from the college football season.
Yeah, 27 days till Tennessee football starts up, and then I think it's like 20 days, or it's actually 19 days till college football starts, and then it's like 26 days till Tennessee football.
I think Tennessee's first game is on the 31st.
Yeah.
Of this month.
Yeah, the 31st. So, and today's the 5th. So that's 26 days. So, and we play against UT Chattanooga.
Yeah. Okay. That's right.
I'm thinking about going to that game, but I don't know. The tickets are expensive for some reason, even though it's against UT Chattanooga.
No, they're all like that, man. Look, it's going to be a struggle sometime. I am currently in the process of figuring out what to do about parking. As you all have noticed, parking is a massive epidemic at the University of Tennessee. It's become a huge problem. There aren't enough parking spaces, and people are paying an arm and a leg just to get a parking permit to be able to have the privilege of waiting 2 hours to find a parking space in the G10 parking lot, which they're now removing for the sole purpose of adding an entertainment district and a hotel. All that beside the point, I'm currently struggling to try because, as it turns out, I went on their website to get my parking permit yesterday, and guess what? They're all out.
Wow.
They are out. Is what it says, what the website says, and under the case of that happening, I really don't know what I'm going to do. They said, you know, I'm gonna call them tomorrow and ask about it, see what I can do, because I really don't want to ride the bus. Who wants to ride the bus? Nobody wants to ride the bus. Keep it real. But whatever the case may be, I'm sure I'll figure it out. So wish me luck there. Keep your fingers crossed that Squidtard gets a freaking parking permit. And they're bumping up student ticket prices. You know, it's an empire over there. It's a corporate empire. It feels like. It feels like you got to be a Hollywood high class celebrity to even have the ability to attend UT. But then again, I look at places like Vandy and Georgia Tech, which literally that is like you have to be a freaking millionaire in order to go to those schools. Or your parents have to be surgeons and, you know, heart surgeons and all that hoo-ha.
Yeah, but yeah, it's different at Vandy. At Vandy, tickets are cheap at Vandy because, of course, you know, they suck.
That is true. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that one bit.
But at Tennessee, of course, now you have to literally give an arm and a leg and maybe even a liver to be able to go to games because of, I guess, success tax, because we're good now.
Right, exactly. So
you pay like $100+ for a ticket to go to the game, and then you have to pay for like $20 or $30 parking ticket, and it's like
it's so dumb. It's literally so dumb. I hate it. I hate it so much. What's going on, BVD? He says, "OMG, they killed all the parking passes, you bastards." He's got a point there. He's got a friggin' point there. It's ridiculous. I'm sure for BVD, parking passes were much less expensive during his time. I don't know if I don't think he attended the school, but I'm sure during his time when he was student age, I'm sure parking passes and I'm sure getting parking passes and student tickets were the least of people's concerns back then. That's all I can say about that. What can you do, huh?
There will be a day of reckoning about this.
Yeah.
That makes it sound like a direct threat, so don't throw me into that. Look,
I'm not.
You know,
I'm not threatening anyone.
Don't do that to me. Okay. Anyway, with all that said, let's Let's continue onward. So, not only, of course, Tennessee actually just recently, I think like literally 15, 20 minutes ago, just got a brand new commit along with Faison Brandon for the 2026 class. And that is the 4-star tight end, Mr. Carson Sneed. So, yeah, shout out to Carson Sneed. He is a tight end from Nashville, Tennessee, and is ranked as the top 175 recruit in the class of 2026 and the number 9 overall tight end in the country, according to On3 rankings. He picked Tennessee over Ohio State, Ole Miss, Auburn, and Louisville. So another huge recruit right there to bring on the Rocky Top. The rich get richer is all I can say, or as my dad would say, how much did you pay? How much did they buy him for? My dad is totally against NIL, as you can tell. Shocker. But anyway, with all that said, let's hear it from you guys. What are your thoughts?
Nothing.
You want to go first, Wolverine? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm just.
Good grief, come on now. You got to have something to say. I'm sure Julio would.
Yeah, because Julio would literally just bring up Rice.
Yes, exactly. I think that it's a really good pickup. I think that we need a really strong tight end to make big plays for us, and obviously for the run blocking game. So I think that's a great pickup.
For sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a really good pickup. We're beefing up that tight end room. We're recruiting well on all the positions right now, honestly. Even in secondary.
Right.
I think on offense is like really where we're stacking up, though.
Yeah. But, yeah, we're really stacking up on offense. But that defense, especially that front seven, we're going to be set on the front seven for quite a bit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
For sure. Let's catch up on the comments here real quick. BBD says, no doubt being a Vols fan all these years has cost me a leg and a foot.
I don't know if
That
that's
is-
supposed to be
that's-
like I don't know if that's supposed to be like a dark joke or what.
Well, what's funny about that is that's actually true.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, you don't know, do you? Yeah.
No, I don't know.
He's got one leg and one, yeah.
Oh,
obviously.
So he did mean that literally.
Yeah, obviously, since he has one leg, that means he has 1 foot too. So
Yeah, it's a dark joke.
Oh,
got him.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see. Rocky says, I feel like ever since Tennessee beat Alabama 2 years ago, their tickets to the game just went higher, more than likely.
Yeah.
But that, I don't know if it had that much of a ripple effect, but it may be. I don't know. Adam AIL says, good win last stream, coach. Go Miners. Yeah. UTEP stream will continue hopefully tomorrow, so stick around for that. BBD, when I was your age, I had to park in some of those lots where they charge $30 to park. $30.
That's ridiculous, though.
What's wrong with these people? The last several years that I've gone, I just park in the staff handicap spots across the street from the library. from the quote library.
You take wins where you can get them, dude. Just take the win.
Exactly. Let's see. 2026 class will now be top 2 or 3.
I could see it.
That would be something. To go from top 15 to top 10 to top 5 to top 2 to 3. I mean, that'd be. Woo.
I mean, normally
out.
I'd say that's a little bit exaggerated, but looking at how we've been recruiting, I think that could actually be the case.
Yeah. Sven says, look at those crazy Vols here. What's up, guys? What's going on, Sven? Rocky, I got a quick question. Do you think this is the year Tennessee beats Georgia?
No.
It's not even that they can't. It's just every single year I've watched them play Georgia under Heupel, they've just been completely outplayed. Not to lose all hope, but it's just until I see it, I just don't see that.
Yeah, until I see us beat Georgia.
And I hate these I hate these bastards more than any other program in the country, but
more than Alabama.
Until I see it, yes, they're in their own tier. But until I see it, I'm not really picking Tennessee to beat.
I mean, honestly, for me, I'll just be happy if we beat the Gators.
I would be.
We need to beat Florida. Florida's going to be awful this year. We need to beat them.
With
If
how
we don't
bad they're
beat
gonna
them-
be, yeah.
That should be an easy W.
It should be, but Tennessee. That we'll have our
Yeah.
best
I'm
team,
not
and then we'll
fooled.
go out and lose to terrible Florida teams.
What's funny is that in reality, Florida is generally a top 25 team this year, but the problem is that they play 5 like top 15 teams and then 2 more top 25 teams. So they could be a top 25 team at the end of the year at 7-5 or 6-6. You know what I mean? Not that I
Right.
say they will do that. Maybe they'll go. It's more possible they go 3-9 than they do 8-4. Let me throw it out there like that. We got
Yeah,
11 people in
agree.
here, by the way. If you guys aren't hitting up that like button, I don't know what you're doing. And of course, for anybody curious, the super chat button is there, and for anybody who wants to donate. The incentive I give for donations is that for every dollar I receive, I'll be doing 1 push-up per dollar. See, as an example, Sifs last stream donated $30, and I went on the ground and did 30 push-ups. Great time, great time. Let me tell you, it was a phenomenal time. Yeah, no, it was crazy. Really crazy. Let's see. If last year's games were only 10 seconds long, we would have destroyed UGA. That's true. Can't argue with that.
You're right. Jalen Wright.
If they were only 10 seconds long.
Exactly. Exactly. We need a couple of like buttons that I can hit, like sound effects. I've got one that I started using for my Dynasty streams, which is like when the opposing team scores a touchdown. I think it's pretty funny. Listen to this.
My grandkids could do better than that.
That was pretty funny. Okay. I don't know if you guys even heard that.
Yeah. I heard
Unfortunately,
that. My
unfortunately, I did.
grandkids could do better than that.
Yeah.
I like
It
the
sucks
touchdown
because-
ETAP button
yeah.
better.
Well, you didn't hear the updated one I've got. You didn't hear the updated one. You want to hear the updated
What's the updated one?
Oh,
Yeah,
You haven't even heard it. You haven't even heard it.
No.
Yeah. Listen to this. All right, ready? Listen to this.
yeah.
All right.
Touchdown, UTEP!
Diamond doors, creepers, diamond doors, creepers, diamond doors. Play Minecraft. Gotta play
The
Minecraft.
expression
Chase
on,
diamonds.
on
Never
Wolverine's
chase
face is like how I feel inside right now.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that. It's
I'm just
it
like
gets people hyped.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the UTEP miners. What do you expect?
Just start playing mine diamonds.
No,
Yes.
that one. That was how you get everyone to leave all at once.
Exactly.
Yeah, already 4 people left because you played a Minecraft song.
Well, okay. The only reason I had to do that BVD was because I'm using StreamYard, like half StreamYard, half OBS, and they can't hear the audio directly through my OBS. So the only way I'm able to play it for them is if I hold up the camera right up to the friggin' mic. I hate it. It's stupid. It's dumb, and
Right.
it irritates the hell out of me. And so that's all there is to it. You know what I mean? What do you think Tennessee needs to beat Georgie?
Georgie from who?
Uh,
Young Sheldon? Is that who he's talking about? Georgie from Young Sheldon?
Yeah,
Because
Georgia.
I don't
I
know.
think that he means to say Georgia.
Georgia a playoff team, sir.
Georgia.
Georgie Cooper, a playoff
Yeah, screw with
player,
Georgie.
sir.
You don't screw with Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, anyway, with all that being said, let's there is a couple of there's something. There isn't anything for basketball this week. But there is one thing for baseball which I found. It's regarding, of course, this absolute mad lad right here. Let me pull him up on the screen so that the people can see him.
Oh yeah,
this mad lad right here, Christian Moore.
Yeah, Christian Moore.
Absolute goat.
Yeah.
But Christian Moore has been called up to Double-A after just 2 games in the minor leagues. He hit his first pro home run last night with the Angels, and it could very well be in the major leagues before the season ends. So we'll see how
Wow.
that goes. Yeah, no, so shout out to Christian Moore.
Yeah, if he don't get called up by the Angels, I'm gonna be shocked.
Yeah, same, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Because bro's been playing out of his mind in the minors.
he's been having a great year. Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
You know what? I don't know. I think I may just bite the bullet and do StreamYard Pro. It's $20 a month, which blows. But
Right.
man, this is so hard to manage. I can't do it through OBS and StreamYard. It's so hard to friggin' manage. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why do you do this to me? Oh well. But yeah, that's the news going on with Simo right now. Hopefully he pans out pretty well over in the major leagues. So keep a watch on him. That's my boy. Moore is a teammate of Carl Stevens from State now? Really? And David
I did not know that
Mershon.
factoid.
And David Mershon. Heck yeah. Yeah, no. It's so yeah, anyway, yeah, no, that's a great move for him. And that's pretty much all of the Vol news for this week. So we'll be sticking around with that. Anthony Z, fellow moderator, says, "Yo, did y'all hear about the breaking news?"
Yeah, what, the breaking news that Florida sucks?
Dang.
Oh, direct shot towards Gainesville, dude.
You
That
gonna
breaking
ca-
news,
you
sir?
gonna- you gonna
That
take
breaking
that?
news, Anthony?
You gonna take that? You gonna
Yeah.
take that? Anyway, what's
Tennessee is a team in the SEC.
Oh,
Oh, really?
yeah, that's
Oh my God.
Oh, no, I always knew Tennessee was a team in the SEC, but I never knew that Florida was a bowl team, sir.
Yo, did you all hear that Kentucky's going to the Big Ten? Like, dude.
Must suck to lose to a team that sucks, huh?
Squid is frozen in time.
Congrats.
Right now.
Florida's highlight of the season was beating Tennessee.
I absolutely agree.
Besides that, y'all literally done nothing. And you got beat by a team that didn't make a bowl game. Yeah.
Ooh. Lucas is taking shots towards Florida today.
sorry.
He said, "Shouldn't you be ashamed?
My job
Ashamed
became
of what?
unhinged.
Living in Florida, sir?"
My job became unhinged for a moment. I had to recuperate.
He had to recuperate.
Yeah. How are you not a mod? I don't know. Let's fix that. Congratulations! Welcome to the moderator crew. Don't screw it up. All right.
Don't screw it up.
Let's see.
Did you all watch the Hall of Fame game at all?
No.
No.
I didn't either. I was just
Good.
curious if anyone else did.
Nobody does.
Yeah. Nobody wants to watch
something
Caleb
that's
Williams
something
play.
that nobody actually watches. Unlike these Georgia fans that run around saying, "Oh, nobody watches baseball because Tennessee won it, and that makes me mad." Just because it makes you mad doesn't mean nobody watches it. It gets millions of views every single year. Millions of views. I guess if there are more people watching that than there are watching the Olympics this year. So yeah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Dude, nobody watching the baseball. No, nobody watching baseball. Boo.
Speaking of which, have you all watched any of the Olympics?
Nope.
No. All I see is that the U.S. has the most gold medals and the most medals out of any other country. That's all.
Well, you know, what else would you expect?
I mean,
that's
yeah,
about
we
how I
dominate
predict
the
it.
Olympics like every 4 years, which
Yeah.
Adam
no,
AIL,
Rocky, you
first-
cannot get a mod.
Adam AIL, first step, block me as mod.
Oh,
It's what
God.
most people
Rocky
do.
asked for a mod?
No, he is not getting a mod.
Oh, absolutely not. I've seen his comments. I don't think I trust him.
I'm sticking. BVD's the only one who's got the mod right now because I've known him for a real long time, and if there's anybody that gets super pissed about people mismanaging their moderation, it's him. I've seen the way he acts when somebody times somebody out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, we are not kidding you, Rocky.
Hey, watch it, buddy. This is PG-13. This ain't rated R. One more word like that, and you're out of here.
Yeah, I might have to send a mean tweet, bro.
No,
Mean tweet.
no, but yeah, you better watch it.
I'm gonna send a tweet
Otherwise-
of my frustration.
Otherwise,
I might have to time you out on Discord, kitten.
I've got a good friend that might be calling your name called the Shadow Realm. I want to stay. I would be careful. I would be careful with that. But yeah, I mean, barely anybody has moderators on here, so don't feel bad. The only privilege it gives you is that you're able to time people out. It doesn't mean you're like the super special individual of super special people. Although Anthony is my super special man. He's really special. Except the fact that he's a Florida fan. Imagine that.
That sounded
Ooh.
kind of weird.
Yeah, that did sound kind of a little sus
Well,
there.
Florida fans are weird. So take from that what you will. Anyway, we've had enough of clowning on Florida. You know who it's time to clown now? These guys.
Kentucky.
Yeah, these guys.
Pick up your shovel and get back to the coal mines, baby. Go Big Orange.
So, in case some of you have never heard the news yet, it is absolutely comical. Lucas, of course, you know some of the details, right?
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I was watching Rocky.
Did you just time him out?
Who did
Yeah,
that?
you put me in
what?
time
Yeah,
out.
who did that?
Yeah,
Oh no,
you know
now the
what?
duck's on my screen.
Yeah, you've been banished to the
Wait,
bottom.
it's this way.
Now he gets duck privilege, so congratulations.
Oh, congrats. But all right, but honestly, what was it? I'm sorry.
You'll know once we start talking about it. So the NCAA has placed Kentucky football on 2 years of probation, and they'll have to vacate games from the 2021 and 2022 season after the use of ineligible players for 2+ years. At least 11 players received payment for work not performed.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh!
Damn.
That's bad.
Uh-oh! Y'all really paid for mid!
No, honestly though.
Y'all
like,
paid
that's
to lose
crazy.
to Tennessee.
Literally.
Oh yeah, when we beat y'all in 2020. Okay,
Congrats, you beat
congratulations,
us in the COVID year.
See, exactly,
Literally.
he thought the exact same thing. You know what I mean? It's stupid.
And
Yeah.
yes, Rocky, I am the funniest guy ever.
Yeah, let's
So,
slow down
so
there.
thank you, sir.
Anyway, though, yeah, the irony of Kentucky, I mean, because Kentucky fans were one of the most vocal people. It was just so funny because during the whole NCAA thing that Tennessee had to deal with, all the allegations thrown on them from the NCAA and their whole court case, Kentucky fans were some of the most vocal people about, oh, well, Tennessee should just take their penalties like men instead of crying about it. Well, guess what, Kentucky? Take your penalties like a man and quit crying about it. That's what you get. You know, you reap what you sow. Karma. That's all there is to it. When you run around yelling all this about how Tennessee should receive punishments for this and this and this and this and this, and then you do the same thing, you receive the punishments and you get mad about it because I mean, who wouldn't get mad about it? I'd be mad. But
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
no, you're not allowed to be right back. You're, not
No,
allowed-
you're
Just
gone
that.
forever.
you're being replaced.
Yay! I got the duck back.
Yeah, no. So let's, Lucas. What else is there to discuss?
I can't really
What we
think
got on
about.
the table? Again, this edition of the show was really kind of set up on a whim. I really didn't put much detail into thinking about how I want to run it for tonight.
I don't know. This is usually the part where we argue for like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, this is, and then Julio gives us random rice factoids.
Yeah, he's like, Lucas, did you hear? And I'm like, oh yeah, what did you say?
Daggum, Julio, you gotta take that. Daggum.
But yeah, I guess. You know what? Whatever. Squidtard, your 2 wins against me were absolutely Mickey Mouse. You need to
before
play
we get
me
to
again.
that, before we get to that, I do want to point out how funny it is. 247 Sports already did the good noodle thing. They took away one of the stars off of Carson Snead, so now he's a three-star tight end. Yeah. So, what's new, huh? What's new? He wasn't a good noodle. He went to Tennessee. They say bye-bye to your good noodle star.
If he
Now
would have
you're
went to
3-star.
Georgia or Bama, he would have been a 5-star.
Of course he would have. But since he went to Tennessee, you have been a bad noodle and takes away one of their stars. It's
Are we
hilarious.
talking about?
We were talking about how they did the good noodle treatment again to Tennessee. It's kind of like a thing now. Every single time Tennessee gets a 5 or 4-star recruit, they literally take the good, like, the good noodle stars from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
They take away one of their stars. So I talked about how 4-star Carson Snead got, committed to Tennessee. Well, now he's a 3-star. So there you go.
Wow.
So,
That's some low-hanging fruit right there on their end.
Right.
3-star players with 5-star hearts.
Right. Andrew says UTEP has gotten better under Coach Lord Otarderi. Hey, we won the Conference USA, so yeah, you bet. You bet we got better. You bet.
Wow. Have you made the playoffs yet?
I don't know. Have you?
Yes, I've made it twice, and I've won a playoff game, sir.
I don't know. What's your record?
Oh, Squid, I have a bone to pick with you.
Really?
I lost to UTEP last night in my stream, and I'm not too happy about it.
Yes, take your frustrations out on Squid Sips.
I'm going to like that rage quit.
Oh,
Who did that?
oh,
Yeah, who did that?
you want to play that game?
Who
You want to
did
play
Blue
that
Buck Green?
game?
Who did that?
Who said that?
Yeah, who said that, man?
That's insane.
Lucas, there's literally nothing you type in that can make that better. I hope you know that. I wish I could flash up comments. That'd be funny. Rocky said, "Hey Lucas, 35-28."
Dude, Rocky, shut up, bro. Literally, you can't even spell right. You literally have no grammar.
Oh yeah, that one got that. Dang.
Literally,
BVD
like,
said-
bro, you're like in the
Grammar
third
police.
grade. Shut up.
BVD said, "Let's not forget, before you can win, you have to not lose." Hard to disagree with that one. Hard to disagree.
All these people talking trash to me probably couldn't even beat me.
All of them.
Yes.
Wait,
All the
what?
people talking trash.
Yes. I don't care. Bring any of these people in these comments against me. I don't care. I'll sit them down. I'll
TCU
sit
getting
you
a
down too if
natty.
you play me again.
Why did Adam say TCU getting a natty for sure?
I couldn't tell you. Sometimes people just love to say outrageous things like Sam Houston's winning a natty next season.
I like how Adam says Americans using grammar as a diss is bad, but yet he spelled Heisman wrong. He said Hisman.
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 I would make you. Oh, okay.
Minor
wow.
spelling mistake. I win.
But yeah, I don't know. Whatever
Wow.
makes you happy, I guess. I don't know. I guess go back to Australia or something. I don't know.
Dang. Uncalled for.
Dang. Yeah.
Go
that
pet your
was-
kangaroo or whatever Australians do.
Jeez.
Hey, in his defense, I would love to have a pet kangaroo. Kangaroos are cool.
Hard to argue with that.
I mean, have you all
Until
seen
they
the
start
movie
fighting
Kangaroo
you.
Jack? That's the best part, dude. I want to get better at fighting and stuff, you know? Like, throw fisticuffs with the kangaroo and you'll become a UFC fighter in no time.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
You're in the 7th grade going to the 8th grade? Oh, congrats, Rocky. I don't remember the part where I asked, bro.
Ooh.
What's with the hostility, man?
Well, all these people literally won't shut up.
Yes, they're commenters. They do a thing called
Yeah.
comment. What are they supposed to do? How dare you comment on my channel? How dare you? Get out of here! Imagine,
Oh, no, I
imagine
could
running
care
a
less
channel.
if
Where, imagine running a live stream where every time somebody comments, you're like, "Damn it, no more comments! Get out of here!
Get out!
You're not allowed to be here anymore. Get
You're
out!
not welcome here.
Get
We don't
out!"
allow that here. Oh my god.
I gotta
It's
find
like the
that
queso
one.
meme.
I
Get
gotta
out!
Find that one. Yeah, I gotta find that one where it says, "Get out!" I'm gonna have some stingers for the next stream. You get ready for that. Even though my guests won't be able to hear them. Tough luck though.
All right, let me change this back.
How dare chat interact with me? How could you? Oh my god.
What have you done? What have you done?
Rocky, I can literally see your comments. Squid don't have to tell me anything. But whatever. He's irrelevant. What were we talking about?
You're not talking about me, are you?
Oh no, no. Let's just get back onto the subject.
Yeah, see,
what were we
Anthony,
talking about?
he's just hostile to everybody. He came at Florida just as soon as he came in. Now, to be fair to Lucas, you know, Florida is low-hanging fruit, but
50th grade?
50th
What?
grade. wait, run that back. What?
What?
You're probably
Are you going?
Dan Lucas. He said
Your name is Lucas. You're probably
in-
like 50th grade.
Wow, you're in 50th
If you're in-
grade. Lucas,
Either
that-
you got held
yeah.
back a lot or you're going for your PhD or something. I don't know, man.
At this point, I already
Like,
have it.
You're going for like the PhD square root of H.
Yeah, at this point, I already have my
Of
PhD.
H.
Dang, I wish I was that cool. I wish I was that smart, to be honest with you.
Damn, Adam. He's in that I'm too cool, edgy teen stage. It's cute.
It's cute. What?
Daggone.
You got something you want to tell us, Adam? Like,
It's all coming out tonight.
yeah, it's all coming out tonight. I guess.
Man, it's usually me and Squid arguing, but it's literally me in the chat.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that.
They
That's
had enough of
crazy.
you were throwing strays at everybody, man. They had enough of you.
I don't care. The chat probably deserved it.
Oh,
Well.
What are you gonna do? Another name change?
Me?
Boop.
No, I don't have to do that. I've got a weapon you don't have, which I'll tend to. later.
Anthony says Adam calling Lucas cute? Question mark. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what's going on there? Like, you got something you want to say? I'm just watching everyone in chat. What's that weapon? You don't have? What?
Adam says like a little puppy. What?
What?
All right, this has gotten weird quick.
Yeah, this has gotten real weird.
What's going on at this point?
Yeah, no,
Let's run this
we're
back.
At this point, it's probably.
in the back.
I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just weirded out. I wish I would have just kept my mouth shut. All right.
If only Anthony
why
actually
did-
came in with some big news.
Why did Rocky at me about that? Like, okay, like that's cool. He better do it properly. What do you mean? There is no proper way to do that. You just don't do it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
There you go.
crazy. It's okay. We accept you, Adam. It's 2024.
I mean, you have to, or else everybody's gonna come after you. So
Who's it?
Mhm.
This is really starting to get off the rails.
It really is.
yeah,
I think we're. I mean, what are we even talking about now?
I'm just reading the chat at this point.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you. Let's see.
send Lucas Sharp. It should be Lucas.
Fireball
Delate.
says, "Who does Brandon Faison remind y'all of?" Who do y'all think?
I haven't really seen him play.
I mean, the biggest comparison
Yeah.
I can make is that he reminds me of Nico, since he is the #1 quarterback recruit of his class, and really should be the #1 overall recruit from his class, except Arch Manning. Duh.
I honestly can't make a comparison yet because I have yet to see him play. So
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you can look at his
That's where
high
I'm at.
school. You could look at his high school days, but I mean,
Yeah.
how much could we go off of from that? I mean, there could be some. I mean, there could be some stuff.
Yeah. Who are you all most excited about that we got?
For the 2026 class or the 2025 class?
Either or, honestly.
Either one. Probably McIntyre.
That's fair. I think I'm kind of in the same boat, honestly. What about you, Squid?
I pulled a Lucas. What was the question?
Oh,
who are you
take
most
yourself out
excited
now?
for?
You wasn't paying attention. Take yourself out now.
Okay.
I was asking who are you most excited for between the 2025 and 2026 that we're picking up?
Ooh. It's a tough choice. It's really a tough choice to make since we've gotten some really good recruits. But
Right.
It's one of the quarterbacks, I'd have to say. But
Yeah.
of course, they're talking about the 5-star. There's an upcoming guy, 5-star offensive lineman, I think. Was it
That
is he on
I
the-
think that'll be
or was
good.
he a defensive lineman? I forget. He's one. He's a
I'd
top-
have to look.
I haven't been paying attention to it, but there's a 5-star lineman that is recruited that is going to be committing on the 17th of August, and I forgot his name.
Right.
I don't even remember his name, but he's like a lot of people are hyping him up, and they've already crystal balled him to come to Tennessee. So if that stands, then obviously I think he's the guy I'm most excited about.
I don't think you necessarily have to know it yet if he hasn't committed, because he might make a switch anyway.
Right,
so.
and to be honest, outside of the show, I don't really pay attention that much to recruiting. Obviously, I know the big names like Nico and George McIntyre and Faisal,
Right.
the top guys, but like to me, your talent shows on the field. Like stars do mean something, obviously, but to me, your talent really shows on the field.
To be honest, I've never kept up with it until this year. I mean, who we're recruiting and whatnot. Like, I somewhat keep up with it to a degree. Like, if they post, ESPN, for example, posts on Instagram, like, hey, Tennessee just picked up this guy, and he's like a really good quarterback or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. But
okay, cool. Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Whatever the deal is, we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Well, it's gonna be one of those things where you just have to play it by time. Time will tell all the details, all that.
Right.
You got people.
Yeah.
You got people running around saying that, like, I mean, people run around and say the stupidest stuff all the time, but you got people running around saying A&M's gonna go 12-0 this year. You just figure out all this crap with time. Obviously, that's not happening, but. Yeah, no random A&M stray. And speaking of stray, Rocky says, Lucas, Y and T are so weird, you probably smell worse than the trash can. That's why you couldn't even get a Jarrell.
A Jarrell, yeah.
I meant to say girl. I spelled girl wrong. Okay, there you go. That's
Okay.
There's the clarification you were looking for.
I'm not even mad. The dude's just an absolute joke.
Jeez.
Like, he's making a
Y'all
fool
got
out.
any
He's literally
other-
making a fool out of himself.
Y'all got any other topics you want to talk about, or?
No, we're probably going to be pulling the plug on this show pretty soon anyway. We've already gone past 45. We're already almost 50 minutes into the show. So,
I was going to pull up John Dunn's tweet that he made about what he saw in the practices.
Let's hear it. Read it.
All right, it says a couple of things he's noticed from the Tennessee's practices. He says there's been speed everywhere. Zalance Hurd has been incredible. He says there's so much talent on the D-line and wide receiver. Return game will be absolutely lethal. There are so many options. James Pierce is going to break someone this season. Dylan Sampson is the most underrated running back in the country.
Wow.
It says Nico is ridiculously poised and mature. It says Arian Carter is a stud at linebacker. Secondary will surprise some people this season. And he says offensive line is better than he anticipated, and special teams will win the ball as a game or two this year.
All right, well, there you go.
And then apparently I've heard some good things on Boo Carter. Apparently somebody says that Boo Carter's looked like the second best player on defense, which is absolutely incredible considering he's literally just a freshman.
And where'd you get that first post from? Was that from Twitter or X? I mean, sorry.
Yeah, it's from Twitter. He posted this about 7 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still pretty relevant.
Anthony's kind of got a point. He says this sounds like the same preseason practice talk everyone says. Because when you think about it, that kind of is basically everything that you hear. It's kind of like when you go on Josh Pate's show and he tells you that everybody on your team is great. All your players are great. Your coaches are great. Your field is great. Your everything is fantastic. There's nothing possibly that can go wrong with your program. Obviously, he doesn't say that specifically, but you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to get exactly the right type of knowledge from the right places because it's really hard because sometimes you'll get you're trying to find the realist. A lot of people on here have the tendency to either listen to the optimists like Josh Pate and the negative trolls like Uncle Lou, and they listen to either or. Like Josh.
There's no in between.
Josh Pate right now is telling Florida that if they go 8-4, they can make the playoffs, and then Uncle Lou's telling Florida that they're going 2-10 and they're never winning a game ever again. You kind of have to find a median there, look at both sides, and then more importantly than ever, come to your own freaking conclusions.
Right.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It sounds like a bunch. It sounds like what everybody says, but I don't know, man. I kind of believe it. I kind of trust John Dunn because I've talked to him before and everything, and the dude, he's legit.
No, I don't. I'm not saying he isn't like legit, and and I've
like John Dunn.
Check your sources.
And I've had the tendency to sunshine pump a lot of teams on here, even players. I spend a lot of time telling people that Joe Milton was the promised quarterback at Tennessee. You can never tell. It's sports. Things happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes you're really right, and then sometimes you're really, really, really wrong.
Right. Amada says, love the show tonight. You guys are funny AF. Well, I appreciate that, Amada. Unfortunately, now we're over 50 minutes. It's already 9:15. We started the show late because of some issues with my screen. Tell me what you guys think of the way I'm running the show now. Do you guys like it like this, or do you want me to change it? It's a lot of mismanagement on my end, and pending on if I can actually make it work. I made a lot of monetization gain out of the iceberg videos, which is really nice. So I may bite the bullet and get the premium version of StreamYard, so that way I can manage this a whole lot easier. But we only do this show for an hour a week, so I don't know. I don't use it for the UTEP streams or the Dynasty streams or any other streams that I do. So I only use it for the Ballstar podcast. You know what I mean? So I'll be thinking about it for sure. But yeah, no, we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna call it a night, fellas. To all of you guys, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you. I forgot I still had your peer has conceded the game on the screen. My bad about that. But as always, I appreciate all you guys for watching. You're all great people. Love these guys. My co-host Lucas Sharp, and as always, love this special guest right here, Mr. Sifs. I know him in real life. In case y'all don't know, funny little factoid right there. Since Julio,
yes, indeed,
give us one. So for those of you who missed that, Julio should be back next week. We'll be looking for more special guests down the line. If you're interested in coming back onto the show, college football's coming, so we'll have plenty of time to discuss that in the future. We'll hopefully be giving our official predictions for Tennessee next week, so stick around for that if you can. All right, well, we're going to cut the plug. Any finalizing words from you guys?
Have a great day, everyone. I know we talked a lot of trash and stuff, but it's all out of love of the game. So hope you all have a blessed day.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. And I guess go Vols, go Central Michigan, and for Julio, go Rice.
He's just friggin' naming off all the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, go Western Kentucky, go Army, go UTEP.
Yeah. Well, the real phrase is "Go Miners," but I appreciate that.
Yeah, at this point, go Sam Houston State.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for shouting out my Miners. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know you like minors, sir.
All right, enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's that. Yeah,
I know that joke was bad.
that was horrible.
That was terrible.
You should be
That
ashamed.
was-
You should be ashamed of yourself for that one. Uncalled for. Okay, that's gonna get taken out of context now. I'm gonna end up on a friggin' breaking news. Squidtard and a friggin' likes this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and now we gotta cancel him and in front of that.
Yeah, cancel Squidtard.
Yeah, just kidding. I'm not relevant enough for that yet. No. Once I hit it big, 10, 15 years down the road when I've forgotten about this, somebody's going to pull up and be like, remember 15 years ago when Lucas Sharp said this about Squid? Guess we got to cancel him now.
Gotta cancel him.
Yeah. Guess I'm canceled. All right. Well, enough of this. We'll see you guys next time. As always, make sure you support this channel. Give a like. Sub it to Squidtard Sports. And as always, we'll see you guys next week. And of course, power to Tardaria. And go Vols!